Been watching it all morning here on CBS 2. President Trump's former personal lawyer is in the hot seat on Capitol Hill today.
Michael Cohen, who has admitted to lying to Congress before, says he is telling the truth now and says he has documents to back up his claims against the president. CBS 2's Sandra Mitchell joins us now with a look at his explosive testimony. Sandra.
Yeah, it's been pretty intense, taking us behind the scenes of what was going on at the White House, talking about his personal encounters with the president, trying to suggest that President Trump broke the law after he was sworn into office. But Cohen's being attacked too. Republicans say he is a liar and doesn't have any credibility.
Do you swear or affirm?
Michael Cohen attacked President Trump in his opening statement to the House Oversight Committee.
He is a racist, he is a con man, and he is a cheat.
He made some potentially incriminating claims. Cohen said President Trump reimbursed him for hush money paid to adult film actress Stormy Daniels after Mr. Trump became president. He showed a copy of the check he claims is from President Trump's personal bank account to back up his claim.
I'm visiting President Trump in the Oval Office for the first time. He says to me something to the effect of, "Don't worry, Michael. Your January and February reimbursement checks are coming."
Cohen is set to go to prison in May in connection with both the hush money payments and for lying to Congress in 2017.
This might be the first time someone convicted of lying to Congress has appeared again so quickly in front of Congress.
Cohen also claimed that longtime Trump advisor Roger Stone gave then-candidate Trump a heads up that WikiLeaks' Julian Assange planned to release hacked Democratic National Committee emails that would damage Hillary Clinton's campaign.
Mr. Trump responded by stating to the effect, "Wouldn't that be great?"
Roger Stone today said Mr. Cohen's statement is not true. Cohen, who once said he would take a bullet for Mr. Trump, also alleges the president was involved in potential tax fraud and often made racist statements.
He told me that black people would never vote for him because they were too stupid.
Before Cohen's testimony, President Trump tweeted from Vietnam, where he is holding talks with Kim Jong-un, that Cohen is lying in order to reduce his prison time.
And perhaps the strongest statement from Cohen today, he said there was no doubt in his mind Mr. Trump knew that he was paying Cohen for hush money. Cohen's expected to testify again tomorrow, but that hearing is going to be private.